to another episode of 7 Days to Die. And we're just doing a little bit of looting, killing time. Last episode, I had completely forgotten that today is airdrop day. So I'm going to have to be prepared to go chase down that airdrop. I should have enough open inventory slots, so I don't want to get too carried away looting before that airdrop comes. I definitely want the airdrop. A lot of times there's some good stuff in there. There's usually some medical supplies, and sometimes there's even some schematics in there that are pretty useful. So what we're going to do is I think I'm going to go and drop off the meat right in here close to, I'm going to put that raw meat in there where it'll be nice and safe and I won't be smelly. And we just have to hang out a few more seconds until that airdrop comes. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and loot up these cars while we wait. See if there's anything good inside them. Scrap cable, that's nice. A lot of good uses for scrap cable. Anytime you find that, keep it. Alright. Oh, we got another customer. Step right up, sir. I've got something for you. You hurt my leg, you jerk. Alright, he had some goldenrod seeds and some shades on him. Let's see what was in this trash. Nothing. Alright. So, I don't have any cloth, so we need to pick a couple of cotton. I can't remember for sure how many cloth we need, but there is lots of cotton around if we need more. So we're going to go to resources and we're going to make some cloth fragments out of that cotton. Now we're going to go to medical supplies, find the splint, and we're going to need one more cotton, and we're going to need some wood to make that splint. Well, not one more cotton, we need 2 more cottons to make one more cloth fragment. Sorry. Forgive me while I derp. Losing track of what I wanted to say. Oh, and there's my airdrop. And luckily it's not too far away. Let me go ahead and make that splint real quick, and we'll go run that airdrop down. So we'll craft that, and we'll go here and we will craft the splint. And once that pops up, we'll hit triangle on that and use. And that'll heal your leg up if you break your leg. Those crawler zombies, they're bad about that. They will injure your leg because they're low to the ground, so when they take a swing at you, they end up hitting your leg and usually spraining or breaking it. Alright. Yeah, this airdrop was close, so we got lucky there. We're not going to have to travel too far. And keep an eye out for birds' nests or meat along the way. So if I find another deer or pig, if I can take a shot, I intend to. I'm just going to run past that zombie I saw out of the corner of my eye. Oh shit, a bear. Okay, yeah, we'll go around that guy. We do not want to tangle with a bear. Yeah, those bears, they're dangerous. If you think a zombie can kill you, just wait till a bear gets a hold of you. They'll make you bleed out with one shot. Pretty bad. I generally try not to take down a bear until I've got a pretty high quality hunting rifle or sniper rifle. Your basic weapons just ain't gonna cut it. Alright, so we ought to be getting pretty close to this airdrop, hopefully. Got enough stamina I can sprint again. Where is that thing? I thought it was closer than that. Let's see if there's anything good in there. Oh, some coffee. Coffee beans. A little bit of gunpowder. I might have to throw something out depending on what we find in there. But I'm sure I have something that I've probably got a couple of things that I can sacrifice if I need to clear out some inventory space for that airdrop. And this is awesome, guys. We got meat and we're finding a pretty good amount of eggs. So I'm liking that. There is definitely some bacon and eggs in our near future. Alright. So we got to be getting close to that airdrop by now. And there it is. Alright, look around, make sure it's going to be safe. Now once you enter one of these, don't exit until you have everything you want out of that box. Oh, that's awesome, look at that. Okay, we're going to read that. Once you exit the box, it will automatically destroy itself. And, oh yeah, my game froze for a second there. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have just enough room. I've got a full inventory now. So, we're going to head back home, and we're going to go drop this stuff off. Thought I just saw one of those. Always room for more eggs. Hey, if I end up with a full stack of eggs, I will drop something to collect more. You can't have too many eggs. I really hated, cooking up the ones I had for a little bit of food because I really wanted to save those for when I had some meat on hand. But, I was worried about dying, so I wanted to make sure I had something I could eat. Better to try to find more eggs than to starve to death. Especially on a Let's Play video. Alright, we've almost got 2 full stacks of feathers. So I'm going to be able to make a ton of arrows with that. I can also make a much better bow after I'm done crafting the arrows. There's a pig, but I don't have room for the meat right now. Kind of sad to say, but I'm going to have to toss something to be able to take my meat downstairs with me when I get back home. Alright, there's another bird's nest. Snag that. Another egg. That's awesome. I'm noticing with the update there seems to be more abundance with the bird's nests. They've always been kind of hard to spot, and hardly ever had eggs in them. Oh, if only I wasn't out of space. More meat right there. This seems to be well, let me go into here. I can get rid of this. I don't really need those right now. I want the feathers. Yeah, they seem to be more abundant and more eggs in them. Used to be pretty damn rare. Really? He was just going to stand there and let me hit him. I'm going to hit him then. Wow, he just kind of disappeared, didn't he? Or did I shoot him down? Nope, he's right over there. Looks like he's stuck on the corner of the building or something. I can clear some inventory space. It's hard to pass up that meat. Got him. Alright. So I'm going to drop some less important stuff in this car, I think. Yeah, we can drop that and that. We can get rid of that. And no, let's keep that. Let's get rid of that one gunpowder. That's not going to go very far. Alright, and that should be plenty of space. Anytime that meat, and especially the animal hides, is also something really valuable you get off of those. Anytime that presents itself, you know, you want to grab it, even if you got to throw away some things, because sometimes, you know, you might have something in your inventory that you can comfortably let go of in exchange for getting that extra meat. All right. Yeah. So we got lots of meat. That's awesome. We got a full stack of water. That's also good. Going to be very useful. Okay. Now, was the only thing we dropped in here the meat? Yes. So, yeah, we got lots of meat now. Loving that. Alright, it's only 1500. It's a little early to go in, but our inventory's full. We got lots of raw meat we need to drop off. Alright. And you know what, just for a little bit of immersion, a little bit of role play, we're going to stick that raw meat in the cooler. Alright. We'll also stick the eggs in there, a can of pasta. We'll just make this my food storage right here. Alright. So let's go into this chest, and here pretty soon I will be needing another one. And we'll start stacking some of this stuff in here. Oh, another little freeze up. It looks like we're going to get some freezes and stutters in the menus now after the update. Not sure what might be causing that, but that might be something that we'll want to be putting down in the forums, you know, giving them a heads up that there's a bit of an issue there. Alright, so I'm going to keep one of these antibiotics on me and put the other ones up in the chest. And we can put that up. Don't really need it. Don't really need that right now. Don't need that. Don't need that. I would like to place some more spikes, I think. Is that... Oh yeah, that's more bottled water. I had more than I thought I did. Awesome. Okay, so go ahead and put my empty bottle up there too. And let's see, how are we looking on time on the video? Yeah, we got a little bit of time. I'm gonna go back to work on the wall. as interesting as that is for you guys, I'm sure. Night's coming up, and I really got to get cracking on this if I'm going to have my base ready for the horde. If all else fails, though, I might just throw out as many spikes as I can upstairs and let the spikes do the work on the first horde. Wait till morning and go up and fight the stragglers, because I may not actually have time to get this done. We'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, basically what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to break out these blocks, and as you can see behind it is stone, which will be a lot easier to break through, and I'll be able to cut a path around this room that's behind this door. And actually, yeah, it'll take me a while to get through that door as well. It's got a lot of hit points too. But once you get through this door, there's actually a little room right there that's about the right size for a early game spike pit to handle those zombies. So yeah, we'll get those busted out, get these angle pieces, and basically I want to make like a 2-wide walk path all the way around what that turns into a room. Once we bust this door out, we'll end up placing a block here. We'll be busting out these center blocks, and giving us an opening to fight between the blocks. It's pretty effective. I've converted one of these into a spike pit bunker before, and you know, for early game, it really does the job. It'll require some upgrading, you know, as the more difficult hordes come along. Once you start getting into like the 21-day horde and beyond, that's when you start getting those special zombies. You know, you're gonna have cops, the cop zombies that spit acid, and it'll burn you if it lands on you. It'll also destroy the environment a little bit, and also you're gonna have feral zombies, which those are, yeah, they're tough. They're pretty much bullet sponges, and they're very hard to kill. They do a lot of damage. There's some scary zombies. Alright, getting closer to getting this door busted out so you can see this room that I keep talking about. Once you get through this door, on the other side of this, there is a little stairway going up, and you end up coming up inside that shed. There's metal panels, though, laid over the top of the stairwell that the zombies can't really break through because they can't attack downward. Which is why these underground bunkers are such a nice place to set up shop, because the zombies just can't get to you down here. Pretty much out of danger while you're down here. It's when you go up that's the problem, because if too many of them up top sense you, they'll just hang around up top and wait for you to come to the top of your ladder. And that's no good. You know, if they're up there waiting on you, they're probably going to kill you in just a few shots as you're trying to come up out of your ladder. Alright, so let's make another stone axe. This one's getting close to breaking. And also, I need to check my food and water. Yeah, I need to take a pause from what I'm doing there and get a little something to eat and drink. And yeah, I still have some wood in there. I'm going to put these beakers in there so that if I find some moldy bread and some potassium nitrate with that beaker, I can make me some more antibiotics, which is good. Alright, anyway, back on point. We're going to go ahead and eat these. And I don't think I have quite enough to get my health all the way up, so we are going to be going ahead and cooking up some of that meat. And we're probably going to grab our eggs and make us as much bacon and eggs as we can with it. Now that'll serve a couple of purposes. Number one, it'll fill us up, and it will also start giving us some wellness like the eggs just did. The eggs do give you a little bit of wellness, not a lot, but a little bit. Kind of an insignificant amount, actually. It's like 0.32, so like a third of a wellness point. But there seems to be a little bit of a glitch with that too. You don't actually get the wellness upgrades as often as it seems like you should. Alright, so with 14 eggs, we're going to be able to make 7 bacon and eggs. So we'll do a stack of 7 there. And, yeah, we'll put 9 away, and we'll go ahead and do 10 just charred meat. But for now, let's start with this. And I've already got some wood in the campfire ready to go. And we're going to cook up that bacon and eggs. And then we'll also make some charred meat. Now, charred meat dehydrates you pretty bad. Once I have a grill and I can make grilled meat, it's not as bad as the charred. I don't want to use up my water on the boiled meat until I have a better stockpile. But once I get my water built up, then you know, I might make that boiled meat instead of the charred meat, because it doesn't dehydrate you as bad. Alright guys, we're just about out of time for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave any thoughts or suggestions in the comments below, and catch you next time.